Senator Payman.
Thank you, Acting Deputy President. Australians are amidst of many crises. We're being extorted by supermarkets, while the memory of the Australian dream of home ownership is increasingly distant. We have two major parties that have focus grouped themselves into a state of legislative fear. We have a Prime Minister who uses disability to mock his opponents in the chamber while passing laws to cut the NDIS. Simply put, years of the Labor and Liberal duopoly, like Coles and Woolworths, have made the political environment less competitive, meaning the consumer, the Australian people, is left with two mediocre options. This is not to last, however. Over the past 15 years, the combined major party vote has fallen nearly 20%. Almost a third of Australians at the last election acknowledged that preferential voting allows them to offer their vote to minor parties and independents who better represent them than the majors without the danger of wasting their vote. But who will speak for these Australians? Who will stand up to the duopoly and push the government of the day to remember that they aren't here for themselves, they're here for Australians. They need a voice, and Australia's voice will be that voice. We will speak up for everyday Australians to get a better deal for changes like on housing affordability through adjustments to negative gearing and capital gains tax discount. These and many more are the changes that Australians are crying out for. But as usual, with the major parties, politics comes before people. Conversely, in my travels around WA, I haven't met anyone who has told me how glad they are that hundreds of billions of taxpayer dollars are being sent overseas to build hypothetical submarines in the decades to come. It's time for Australia's voice to be heard.